Hey. Welcome to Ecom Club live training. So let me know if you guys can see me, can you hear me, can you see all the things clearly, so that make sure that live right now is streaming really good, it's stable. So today is a live streaming. That means this is not a recorded video. That means we want you guys interaction. I want you guys interaction. So you can see me, type yes or type 77 in the comment box, right? So I know you guys are here because today will be really interactive. Okay, last few days, I got not a lot, I mean basically every single day I have a lot of people sending me private message. Okay, they send me private message in terms of, hey Yik, my Facebook ad have issues, I follow your strategy, the 110-3, the 233, or the other stuff like CBO 30 or other things that we share before. And then they keep saying, oh, I got no results, what should I do? Facebook is telling me to do this, I follow this, I got no conversion, my account got banned, right? Every single day, I have tons and tons of message like related to Facebook ad, right? So before I go through what are those official answer, just to tell you guys, personally, I am spending like around $1 million per year on our Facebook ad, which is on our store. Okay, in total, I think we have spent like nearly $4 million. I think it's actually more than 4 million USD personally. Okay, actually myself running ad. Okay, but right now we already outsource it. We hire my team and let my team to run the ad. So for me, I know the whole system with $4 million I spent. So if you're here listening to me, okay, I want you guys to really listening to me. Okay, I don't want you to have some jobs or some whatever things to I listen to this guy. I'm just telling you my experience, that what I have done after spending millions on that. And you guys may have just spent like $100 or a few $1,000, and then you said like an expert. I don't care. I don't know who you are. Even you just spend like, I don't know. Even you have spent $100,000. I don't care. $100,000 on Facebook is a very tiny number. Facebook is making millions per day, more than millions per day. Okay, and you are just spending a few $1,000 per day, and you claiming yourself as expert. You do not see a long game here in Facebook ad. So today I will tell you my truly I would say system or strategy with you guys that I want you guys to follow. Okay, I don't want you to save the money. A lot of people, they just follow what other people are talking about on YouTube, on a Facebook post, or on an article, or even the Facebook marketing expert tell you to do this and that, and then you follow, and at the end you get no result. But you keep saying, oh, I listen to that guy is so good, right? What happened? You are not learning, you are following. When you're following, then what's happened? When you're following next other people, that means you always need to ask for the next step. That means you cannot learn. You cannot initiate action. You are always waiting for the next step. So my system is really simple. My system is want you guys to develop your own strategy based on the simple structure that I'm giving you. And you based on that, so that you know what is the next step for every part or every campaign, every asset you launch. And this is the best way for you to learn. Okay, unlike, hey, what's next? Hey, Yik, help me. I cannot help you forever, right? What if I'm not here? Okay, so you learn 30% of my system. Okay, and you schedule it. And then I cannot reply you for 1 week because I was on holiday. Okay, because like thousands of people messaging me. Then you're like, oh, Yik, I'm still spending money. I'm still waiting for a reply. Oh, it's $100 now. It's $400. It's $5,000 now. I spent $1,000 on this and no sale. What should I do? Yik, should I pause it? See, that's the problem. A lot of people, when they try to learn something, they just follow step 1 and then they ignore the other 99 steps. And then they think they already win the game. Not like that. The same, you go to cook, right? You need to learn how to use the knife. You know how to open the stove. You don't know how to cut the apple, whatever thing. You need it step by step, right? At the end, you need how to clean the dishes as well. It's a whole system, not like just, oh, put $5 there, expect something to happen, right? So today, the next 30 minutes, hopefully I can finish it in the next 30 minutes because I prepare a really long list of mistakes that I have made and you guys are making right now to prevent you guys for saving. I relate, you can save thousands of dollars on this and get results quicker. Okay, just give you a heads up. If you have spent already $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000 on Facebook ad and you are still not able to find a way to make your store profitable, then your system have a problem. Okay, if you have spent already $500 on ad, you're still not able to get one single sales, you're done. Okay, you're basically wasting money on Facebook. For us, getting one order, one sales on our store is so easy. Usually within the first $100 we spent, we can already get the first purchase. Okay, most of the store we created, right? If you cannot get a sales with the system like this, it just means that your product is not good, your store is not good. There's a lot of reason why this is not working, not just Facebook ad. Okay, I want to give you guys the foundation first for today's training, right? So stay with me for the next 30 minutes, okay? And type 777, you're ready? Then we're gonna start today's training, right? So let me see your comments. I see 777. I see this and that. Okay, good. All right, let's begin. Let me share my screen. Okay, so first, let's do this. Yeah, it's working. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys. Okay, can you see it? Let me know if you can see it. All right, so the major question that people are asking is usually, my ad have no sales. What should I start? So many things I can do on Facebook, right? Should I listen to a Facebook recommendation? Which video should I watch? Hey, Nick, you have so many videos. Which one should I start? Let me tell you. Okay, yeah. My system, my sharing, my video for you guys is to give you guys a structure. Show you guys what you need to do as a big picture. I cannot tell you exactly which step to do, like A, B, C, D, E. That's a user manual. If you want user manual, please go to a site. Please go to a site called Facebook Blueprint. Okay, it's called Facebook Blueprint. Let me show it to you guys. If you have the time, go to Facebook Blueprint. Just go search Facebook Blueprint on Google. Find a link here. Yeah, you see something called learning program, right? Click learn more, right? Okay, free online course or whatever stuff. Finish all this. Yeah, finish all this. There's something specific only for Facebook ad. You go here, you see establish your presence, build relationship, attract an audience. Facebook already have all the things you need. Enhance your ad in ad manager. Right? Start advertising on your page. Sell your product online. Monetize your content. This is officially by Facebook. You just need to go inside there and then start learning. And this will give you all the things. It's always latest. It's always updated. You go to YouTube, the video can be created 1 year ago. But Facebook keep changing every few weeks. And only here, this is official, they will tell you what they have started, what is the newest update, and what you need to do next in each of the new release. How to fix the iOS update, how to do conversion API. That's all here. Okay, so I want you guys to take some time, finish all the courses here. It's going to take you a few weeks, even a few months. Okay, but at least understand it first, because it gives you a lot of marketing concept, marketing strategy as well. All right, so back to here. So the first biggest problem of you guys starting Facebook ad is you're learning only part of the system. You're learning only part of the system. What do you mean by part of the system? Let me show you. Just look at here. Okay, when you create a campaign on Facebook, can you see? There's so many stuff. What's brand awareness? What's reach? What's traffic, engagement, ad install, video view, lead generation, message, conversion, catalog sales, right? Store traffic. So a lot of stuff that you have no idea. And then which one should I try? When you say, oh, someone said I should use engagement, then you use engagement. Oh, someone tell me that I should use conversion, I should use conversion. That's the problem. You listen to other people that they said what you to do, then you do it. And you have no idea what other does. Right? So that's the main things. And the second thing is, you go to business setting. You can say, oh my God, there's so many stuff. What, I can create pages here? Yes, you can have unlimited pages here. Ad account? Yes, you can have unlimited Facebook ad account here. Yep, you can create your product catalog. You can create your Facebook pixel. You can have unlimited Facebook pixels as well. You can even have a look on how many ad account I can create. You see, this is my demo account. We can have 3 here. Right? You can add your Instagram account here. You can add your Instagram account here, right? And then with your Instagram account, you can also assign your Instagram account to other ad account that you have. And then some people may ask, hey Yik, is that one ad account only can have 1 Facebook pixel? No, 1 Facebook pixel, you can add it to multiple ad account as long as you share it here. A lot of people, they have no idea. They say, oh, is it 1 ad account, 1 pixel? That means if I open a new ad account, I need to have a new pixel. Then they will ask, how can I install the second pixel on my store? See, it's totally different story. You move from, I want to have 1 more ad account, and then you become, I want to have second pixel on my store. But actually, your purpose is to just create 1 more ad account, and you have no idea how to do it. Why? Because you are not Googling. Because you are not using the Facebook blueprint. Because you are not using the help center by Facebook. They have all the answer there to tell you that there's a lot of things you can do. Just type, how can I share Instagram account to multiple ad account? They'll tell you the answer. How can I have 1 pixel for multiple ad account? Done. They have the answer there. Do the research first before you try to find the hard way. Because all the questions you're asking right now, Facebook has been here for nearly 10 years with Facebook ad. The question you are asking, they have the solution in the help center. You just need to go to the help center, type the question, they will help you to do it. They will find you the answer, right? So that's the thing, right? Please don't just think about, oh, I learned how to run ad on 1 product right now. I'm the expert of Facebook ad. No, it took me 5 years to learn everything. I'm still learning right now every single day. Okay, you guys just started your store for 3 weeks and then you think you are the Facebook ad expert? No, Facebook ad is the revenue stream that create billions of revenue to Facebook every single year. And do you think it's a very simple system? No, it's really, really technical. It's really advanced. That's why people selling Facebook course, ad course, can already become millions. They just sell Facebook ad course to teach people how to use Facebook ad. The same. Okay, why you need to learn? Because there's actually 2 parts of the Facebook ad you need to learn. The first one is academic. Go to the Facebook blueprint, learn all the academic stuff first. For example, what is the meaning of CBO? What's the meaning of ABO? What's the meaning of product catalog? What's the meaning of engagement ad? It's all there. You need to go there to understand, hey, what's those meaning would mean? Look-alike, what's look-alike? Custom audience, right? Page engagement. People click, send message to me, right? All this crazy keyword, you need to learn about it. Bidding, manual bidding, bid cap, right? Video views, what dynamic content, A/B testing, what it is, right? If you don't know what it is and you try to do it, then you just create problem, right? So academically, you need to learn it, and then you need to learn from someone who have tried it. Okay, you have tried it. For example, I can open a course only teach you how to use a knife. Yeah, for knife, there's like 1,000 style, 1,000 types of knife. This one is for cutting apple. This one is cutting, I don't know, chicken. This one is cutting fish, right? This is academic. But practically, which one should you use? Right now, you guys are running e-commerce store. It's already so different compared with people who are running, I don't know, lead generation, right? Real estate, right? Construction, right? A lot of people selling books, who's selling course, running an e-book. Right? There are so many different things you can do with Facebook ad, and they all have their own system to run. So if you guys are learning e-commerce, you should only learn from people who are running an e-commerce store. This is what we call a practical knowledge. And you need to know how they do it with every single step. For example, if you're running e-commerce store, I would just say, just go straight with purchase, because you want purchase on the store. But for some people who are selling real estate, you cannot sell your house online, right? You need people to call you. That's why they run an ad for lead generation. They want people to have interest in selling their house or buying house, and they leave their phone number there, then you call them back or they call you. That's called lead generation, right? So there's so many different purposes. You want people to install your app, then you use app install, right? So that's the thing. That's the things. And for example, some of you guys, I already see people are asking in the group, hey, what is PPE? What's conversion rate? What's ATC? We already have the post in our group. Okay, you just search, right? The e-commerce acronyms list, right? 233 is mean 2 inches, 3 location, whatever things, right? 77 is the meaning, right? FH order value, ABO is asset budget optimization, right? CA is customer audience, right? And then we have CPM, cost per million, which is just how the number of how much you need to pay for 1,000 people who visit your ad, right? Conversion rate, click-through rate, all these things here. And you need to know this first, or you can refer to this, just like a dictionary. For us, we know this. We've been running this for like years. So when people just say this, we just use this keyword. Oh, what's your CPM? Oh, what's your CR? What's the cost per purchase? The CPP, right? CPP, where's CPP? Or did I put here? CPP is that cost per purchase, which is a lot of keyword, a lot of short name we are using, and you need to know it so they can talk to those people. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time reading tons and tons of the posts or video, and you have no idea what you're talking about. So that's the first thing. Please understand the whole system first. I will not recommend anyone to run any Facebook ad unless they know like the system, because you will not know what's the next step. So that's the first problem. I want you guys take some time to learn the Facebook stuff first. And you can learn from me, or you can learn from Facebook, or learn from YouTube. Okay, it's up to you. But the main thing is you need to know this is the game. It's like a university task, okay, a degree that you need to learn. All right. So, second things. Okay, you are expecting fast result. You are expecting fast result. Yeah. What fast result? You put $5 there, you want to have sales. You put $100 there, you think you're gonna get one purchase. Have you really think about advertising cost? If you want to have your ad on a television, do you know how much it's gonna cost? Thousands, tens, hundreds of $1,000 just for that 10-second video. You want to put your ad on the billboard, right? Another thousands of dollars. And right now you're using Facebook. And just because it's so easy to use and you expect fast results, you put like $5 there. You think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get sales. $20 no sales, $100 no sales, even $500 no sales. You start to panic. You start to hate yourself. You start to hate everyone who teach you to use Facebook ad because you got no sales, right? Let me tell you, Facebook ad rely on data. And it takes time to build up data. You have no data on your ad, how Facebook gonna work for you, right? Some of you may have no idea this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. You must understand this concept. You must understand this concept. On Facebook, why Facebook is so smart? Because it have something called pixel. Pixel, in other words, you can just say it's cookies. If you're technical enough, it's called cookies. What it means is it's just a piece of code on all the website, okay, everywhere on the internet. As long as you take an action on a Facebook page, on a Facebook, on a website that have installed the Facebook pixel, then you got track. For example, right now I visited a site that's selling maybe t-shirts. Okay, and on this t-shirt page, it has the pixel, the Facebook pixel there. And Facebook first, it knows this website is selling t-shirts. And I visit the Facebook website that's selling t-shirt. That means Facebook right now will put a tag on me. This guy may be interested in t-shirt. So that's why in the Facebook, when you type t-shirt, you type any people who love or interested in t-shirts, then I will be inside this basket. Yeah. If I type something, if I type a comment on Facebook, I say that, hey, I love t-shirts, I want t-shirts. The same things, Facebook will put my name right now, put my profile with tag t-shirts. So when I run ad, to people who want to have t-shirt, want interest in t-shirts, I will see the ad. But this is just inches. This is just inches. What's so powerful about Pixel is there's something called event. Okay, event. What do you mean by event? In Facebook, there's a lot of events. For example, there's something called purchase event. Okay, purchase. That means whenever someone buys something, add to cart, okay, initiate checkout, and search. There's a lot of things. Basically, it means that when I place a purchase in a t-shirt store, place a purchase there, this purchase pixel will fire it. And he put another tag on my profile. This guy just bought something on a t-shirt store. Okay? If I add to cart on this store, you also put a tag here. This guy add to cart about a t-shirt on this t-shirt store. Okay, or initiate checkout or whatever things. right? So when you go to the event, you go to your Facebook ad, okay, you go to your Facebook ad, you want to do something called I want to optimize for purchase. That people who are interested in t-shirts, the high chance that this guy, me, because in the history, in my data, in the database, I was someone who purchased a t-shirt on a t-shirt site, and I had the purchase tag there. So that's why when Facebook optimizes for purchase, he will first run an ad to me first, because I have a history of buying t-shirt stuff. That's the power of Facebook Pixel. Because everything you have done is tagged on the database. So when people ask me, Yik, when I run ad for add to cart, run ad for initial checkout, up to you. You get what you ask for. You ask for add to cart, that means Facebook will just show your ad to people who just add to cart or interested in adding to cart, but doesn't mean they want to purchase. If you want them to optimize for search, then he will just show people who love to search stuff. Doesn't mean they love to purchase. Then ask yourself, if you want purchase on your store, which one should I optimize for? Purchase, add to cart, initial, or all the other crazy stuff. Video view, link click, right? Landing page view, all the other things I mentioned before. All you need is just one thing. Just one purchase. Then you optimize for purchase. Right? So this is what we call the Facebook pixel. Okay? This is the broad pixel. The broad one. And you will also have your own one. Your own pixel. Right? You're going to create a pixel, you put the pixel on your Shopify store, right? When you put your pixel on your Shopify store, you have zero data. Nothing there. When you have nothing data there, Facebook is going to use the master pixel from the database to help you to find a buyer. But once you start feeding data into your pixel, that means people who visit your store, whatever action they take on your store, you're going to feed the algorithm, you're going to feed the baby. Right? If you give them high quality data, that means you have a t-shirt store, okay? And then you only sell t-shirts. Everyone who go to your store, they always buy the t-shirt. That means your pixel is going to have a lot of data that know who is the t-shirt buyer. Then that's what we call a niche store. So later on, when you keep launching t-shirts, you're going to always can find buyer because Facebook know what is your buyer, what is your audience. But there's a lot of people, they run what? A general store. You know, a general store that they're selling kitchen items, they sell beauty product, they sell t-shirt, they sell hoodie, they sell tons of crazy stuff in a single store. Do you think Facebook know what you are selling? No. Your data is like here, there, here, there, wherever. You may take a longer time to optimize this pixel because it's so random. You are selling kitchen product, and then you sell beauty product, and then you ask Facebook, hey, help me to find buyer. So when Facebook want to help you to find buyer, should he go for the kitchen stuff or he go for the beauty stuff? You don't know. But you just have a lot of crazy stuff in your store. Right? Investing in Facebook ad is just like investing in your, what I would say, an asset. If you ruin your pixel, you will ruin your store. Okay, in the beginning, it's okay, fresh. You have fresh pixel, it's okay. You rely on the big data. But once you start having sales, and you fail to optimize it, your store is gone. I would just say open a new store. Open a new pixel is better than you continue with the same store. That's the biggest mistake people are making. Really crazy mistake. Right? So that's the bad problem. Please do not expect fast results. It takes time to build the data. Right? That's why if you ask me, hey Yik, how much money should I need for Facebook ad? Okay, what's the best plan? The best plan is start with a niche store. Yup, only sell niche products. That means you're doing baby product, you only sell baby products. Only baby. Keep selling baby products. Alright? And then you're gonna spend, I know, Facebook actually require you to have around 1,000 purchase. Yup. 1,000 purchase on your pixel in order to make it look really mature. Okay? Right now on Facebook, the cost per purchase, that means average cost per purchase that someone to buy from you, it can range from $15. I would say around $15 for one purchase. I'm talking about one purchase. That means roughly you need $15,000 to optimize a store and it become stable. I mean stable when you have 100 purchase on the store, 1,000 purchase on the store. Yep. It's a game of budget. Yeah, it's a game of budget. When you reach 1,000 purchases on your store in the same niche, trust me, every single campaign you launch, as long as it is the same niche, you will always get sales. That's what I'm seeing right now in our store. Most of our store have more than 100,000 pixel. I mean 100,000 purchase. Right now, we just launch whatever stuff they're gonna buy at Firespire because they have enough pixel in our store. Right? This is the main target. But we say, oh no, Yig, I do not have 15,000. It doesn't mean that you need to have $15,000. What I mean is when you reach that level, you're gonna be stable. Because when you invest a $15,000, doesn't mean it's $0. Think of this. When you run ad, you got sales, right? You're gonna have sales. In this journey of getting sales, you're gonna have money. You reinvest your money back to the Facebook ad. Do you get what I mean? It doesn't mean you need to have $15,000 in the beginning in the pocket. No. I would say 3 to 5K is already enough. Because in 3 to 5K, you're using this system, yeah, you spend $5,000 on that, you get back let's say you get back just $4,000. You can put this $4,000 back. Continue. We invest all the money you make from the store, go put the Facebook ad. Go put the Facebook ad. That's why usually I see students spend about $5,000, $3,000 to $5,000, they already can break even. Break even in the meaning that you do not need to invest extra anymore. The store gonna run by itself. You put the ad, you got sales, you have profit, you put the money back into ad, put the money back into ad, test more products, go back, looping, keep looping it. 3 to 5K is enough for someone to start a dropshipping store that can break even. I'm talking about break even because it takes time for you to build like 1,000 purchase or even more. So Facebook ad, or even starting a business is nothing like fast results. No fast results in any business. It takes time for you to learn, right? Oh, the first $500 budget, you test like 5 products, right? In this 5 products, you found that, oh, the t-shirt got more sales. Then you focus more on selling t-shirts because Facebook optimized now based on the pixel you give it to them. You test the first product, right? And then this 5 products, you found that only the t-shirt give you sales. That means this Facebook pixel know how to find your t-shirt buyer. Then you focus more on t-shirts. Right? And then you find more t-shirt, you found that, oh, actually people love the t-shirt with I don't know, blue color. Then you know that. Next 5 product, I find more blue color. With this time I can do blue hoodie, blue jackets, right? Blue pants. See, you know how to optimize right now. Because after spending $1,000 or $2,000, you start to know, is my buyer is woman or man? Where the sales come from? Is it from USA, from Canada, from Australia, or from New Zealand? You're gonna know the country, the age, the gender. And then you also know which inches that's giving you sales. Is it the t-shirt inches? Is it the hoodie inches? Right? You're gonna have a list of assets. That is the game of business. Well, that's the game of business. When you keep spending money, you keep optimizing it, you have the same target of finding your ideal audience, and that's how you can spend less and less money in the later period of the business. All right? So that's why don't tell me that. Don't tell me anything. That I put $200 on this product. It must work. It must be a winning product. I don't care. It will not work. Because your pixel cannot help you to find a buyer. If you spend $200, you got no sales, that means this Facebook pixel, unluckily, that cannot help you find a buyer. But that's another story. We know a lot of people who are doing general store, they have a lot of budget. They usually spend like $1,000, even $2,000 in testing just one single product. Yeah, that's a big game. That's a big player. So they put $2,000 there to make sure that I give enough data to Facebook to find me the buyer. Then they start to optimize. But you guys have no budget. Then how can you do you think you really need to put 1K in one ad or one product? No way, right? If no way, then use our system. All right? Amelia will see me talking. How about this? Okay? So, number 3. Belief, okay, versus reality. Okay? Belief versus reality. Facebook Okay, now you are using Facebook to help you to find buyer, right? That means who you should listen to. You should listen to the data that Facebook feedback to you. Right? Right? So you may say, Yik, I saw this product. Okay, I don't know what it is. It can be a knife. I saw a knife that's selling so good on TikTok or on Twitter or wherever. You see, have a lot of engagement, and you think this will work. And now you find this product on AliExpress, you put it in your store, and you create an ad, and you run the ad on Facebook. Right? Or you see this ad, you see this product on a lot of spying website. A lot of spying website. I don't know. I don't want to name anything. Any spying website that show you a product, okay, it will not work. I cannot say 100%, but most of the time it will not work because tens of thousands of people also see this product, okay, and all of them are launching the same product, right? Then let's say you still believe it's work, then you put this product on ad. You run the ad right now on Facebook. Okay, you run the ad on Facebook right now. Oh, you saw this knife. Okay, you saw this knife. You saw this knife. Now you run the ad on Facebook. Okay, you use 110 okay, 10 assets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 assets. Each of them $5. Okay, each of them $5. Each of them different single inches. Different single inches, right? In total, you're gonna spend like $50 per day. Okay, on day one, I will say no link click. No link click. That means no one clicking your ad. You pause the asset. Okay, that means maybe on first day, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 you pause it already. Only 6 of them remaining. These 6 of them give you sales, but have link click. And on day two, oh, you found we focus on add to cart. If no one add to cart on day 2, that means you spend around $10 already, right, on some of the assets. Then no ad. Only 3 of them remaining, right? Then on day 3, that means you already spend like $15, right? Day 3, no purchase. If there's no purchase on day 3, you pause it. Okay, actually only one. So in this case, oh, Yik, do you think it's a winning product? No, this is not a winning product. Why? First, you have spent like nearly $100, and you only got one purchase, and you have tested 10 different audience. Right? You tested 10 different audience, and then only one audience give you sales. Do you think this product is scalable? This is a knife. First of all, this is a knife that basically every single family need one. But when you do the testing, you test like 10 different audience. Like maybe the first one, IKEA. The second one, knife. That's the third one, Sarah Home. And then all the other kitchen related keyword. And only one interest got sales, and 9 of the other audience, no purchase at all, no link click, no add to cart. Let me what? It just tell you one thing. Let me tell you what. It tell you a few things. First, this product, okay, this product is not, okay, it's not, I would say, a common product. A common product means everyone gonna buy it. No. It's very, very niche. It's too niche. Because only one audience buy it. Only 1 out of 10 buy it. How can you scale up? Right? That means you give a call to 10 people, only 1 people buy. It's still good, but the problem is you already spent a lot of money. The second thing, Facebook, no idea where to find the buyer for you. If Facebook know where to find the buyer, okay, in this 10 assets, I will expect at least 3 or above. Yeah. If you ask me, hey, Yik, what is a potential winning product? Okay, in this 5 assets, this 10 assets, you need to have at least 3 or above asset got sales. Yeah, I mean it. If you have less than 3, the high chance that this is not a big winning product. All right, and the main thing is after 3 days, okay, 3 days of running an ad is breaking even. Is it breaking even? Let's say you spend like $100 already. Okay, let's say I got one sales here, one sales here, one sales here. Okay, this one give me $30, this one give me also $30, this one give me $30. In total, you only get like $90, but you spend $100. That means you are in the negative. You're not making profit. Then in my calculation, I would just say this product is not making money in the beginning. Then I will just skip this product and find another product. Okay, a winning product will give you at least, I tell you, at least 3x ROI on the campaign. That means if you spend $100 in the whole campaign, you should get at least $300 plus in your revenue. This is what we call a big winning product. If not, high chance your product gonna keep dying. Because a product on okay, let me tell you, on Facebook, the ROI will keep dropping. The return on investment will keep dropping. For example, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Okay, you're so good, you find a winning product. The winning product is giving you 3x ROI. That means you spend $1, you make $3. Okay, on the days goes by, okay, the 3 will become 2.9, 2.9, okay, and then become 2.7, and then keep dropping 2.5, right, and then 2.2, and then 2, and then 1.5, and then 1.4. Done, your product is die. Done. About 8 days, your product die. Yeah, I know this is too short, but usually a winning product lasts around 4 to 6 weeks. So a product will die in 4 to 6 weeks. That means your ROI will gonna keep dropping. So that means if you have a product you tested, okay, and your ROI is the thing, oh, after 3 days, my ROI is 1.5. That means you start with 1.5. If you keep dropping on day 4, you're already negative. Then what's the point of scaling up this product? Okay, that's the idea I'm giving you guys. I mean it. If in the beginning your product is not good, your ROI is not good, high chance it will not be good, the product. I will focus on a product that start off giving me ROI like 10x ROI in the beginning. Then I will know this product gonna help me to run for a few weeks before it die out. That's the issues. That's the issues. Okay? So I have a question here. So, is that possible? Is the creative or product copywriting that causes a low conversion? How can we know it's not a winning product, it's a poor active? Yeah. See? That's a high quality question. At the same time, how can you control it? How can you control it? First, let me tell you, as a beginner in e-commerce, the only thing you can control is to find the winning product. Because first, you have no idea what is a good creative. What is a good creative? You don't know, right? What is good copywriting? You don't know, right? You don't know what is a good creative. Oh, I can make video. Really? Do you think you can make video? You can make video like that? You can make some video that you think it will work? No, you don't even know what is a good video. You spend 3 days, 4 days, 1 whole week create a video that think it will work. You launch the ad. Okay, maybe it's not an issue of the video. It's the issue of the product, right? How about good copywriting? Good copywriting. What's good copywriting? I don't know what's good copywriting. What is it? How do I write it? Oh, you know, I've seen people putting on their ad like thousands of words. Oh, feature 1, feature 2, feature 3. So if you put all the copywriting on the ad, after reading all these things, do you think they will still go to your site? They will tell them what it is, right? On Facebook, you know the difference on Facebook. On Facebook, it's about one thing. The hook. What's your hook? Show the right product, okay, in front of the right audience. Okay, you show the right product in front of the right audience. How can I guarantee that? You use this by relying on Facebook. Right? You use this by relying on Facebook because you are using Facebook algorithm. Yeah, you can have a very, very good copywriting. You can have a very, very good creative. But the problem is, can Facebook show your ad to the right audience? If on day 1, day 2, day 3, Facebook still cannot show your product to the right audience, it doesn't matter you have the best creative, the best copywriting. Because Facebook had no idea what you're selling. That's the biggest problem. I see a lot of people that type crazy stuff on their ad copy. They make their photo look so amazing. It makes Facebook cannot even detect what you're selling. So that's why you cannot show the product to other people. Do you know how I make my ad copy? Cat t-shirt. You should do a cat moon face t-shirt. Let's say it's a moon face t-shirt, right? And then we say 50% off today only. And then I put get it here. .com and then product and then the cat t-shirt. And then in the ad, I will just use the photo that the AliExpress is using. Why? Because the photo that's on AliExpress is already optimized. That's why it's on the front page of the AliExpress, because people are clicking the image. It's really eye-catching to them. Right? I will use that image. I guarantee the image is not the issues. I guarantee my ad copy have no issue. This is so straightforward. My customer like the moon face t-shirt, and because of the 50% off, they will click it. That's why they click it. So the only reason why my ad failed will only because of either the product is not good or the targeting have issues. And it will not be the targeting issues because I'm targeting like 10 different audience. So the only reason why my ad is not working is only the product is not good. So that's why, when I teach you guys the system, it's not just Facebook ad, it's the overall system. Well, you are not like, oh, can I just use the 110.3 for all my product? No. How about the system behind it? In my system, it's like, okay, I keep the ad copy simple. So the reason is not the ad copy have issues. I keep the photo is the straightforward one. They see the image, they know it's a cat t-shirt. They like it, they not like it, it doesn't matter. As long as they know what it is. Then the only reason why it work or not working, it's just the product issues. Then if not working, I move on to another product. I keep changing product to find the right one. I don't waste time making good copy. I don't waste time making a video. Because if the product work here, even with the most stupid ad copy, the most stupid image, that means if I optimize it with good creative and good copywriting, I'm going to make millions of dollars. That's the reason behind my strategy. There's a lot of people who focus on creative. A lot of people focus on copywriting, but that's not my style. You can do their style, then that style will not work with my system. That's the reason for it. Okay, that's the reason for it. So you guys need to make the decision. If you learn from someone, learn the whole system. Don't just pick like an A and then B and then C there. You learn the whole system, know how I'm thinking, how I use it. Then you will know, that means I will know the problem is not my store. The problem is not my ad copy. It's only the product that have the issues. Okay, so that's the thing. And please do not believe in any product that will work. Only focus on the data. If the data is not showing you results, that means Facebook cannot find you the buyer. Then just move on. Move on until you find a product that Facebook know how to give you sales on day 1. Then you hit a jackpot. Instead of worrying too much how to fix, no need to fix. Just keep changing. Keep moving. This is what you call like diversify your risk. Diversify your risk. You have $30. You have $3,000. You can test like 30 products here. You can test 30 products with $3,000. And high chance you will find one or two that's really, really good. Because you know the problem is not the ad copy. Alright? So, part 4. Oh my god, it's already just 30 minutes. Alright? So, why my ad have no sales? Why my ad have no sales? So, this is really important. This is really important. Because there's so many reasons. There's so many reasons why your ad have no sales. First, it can be you are not optimizing for purchase. You're optimizing for other reasons. That's why no sales. Second thing, your store just look too ugly. I mean it. Most of you guys think you create a store that it must work. No. When I look at you guys' logo, when I look at your color, I can see like rainbow color on the store. Green title, blue title, and then the add to cart button is pink, and I go to checkout page, the button become yellow, and then I can see like crazy font. This size is different, the font for the title and the description is so different, right? There's logo, there's like everything around your website. If I'm a visitor, go to your website, I will not pick a purchase anymore. And there's a pop-up, right? There's a pop-up, they ask me to put the email, and then there's a live chat button, it blocking my add to cart button, right? And there's a lot of crazy stuff on your store. More is less is more. I'm going to repeat. More is less is more. We keep our store very, very clean, very, very straightforward. Product page, some paragraph, some image, add to cart button, then they know that the only reason why the product is not working will not be my store. I keep the store really, really standard. Okay, really, really standard. So they have no reason that my store is not working. Okay, then when the product is doing good, the sales is doing good, then I slowly optimize my store. Right? So that's why don't tell me that why my ad had no sales. I cannot give you the reason. There's so many reasons. It can be your store is just too stupid. Right? It can be you are just using crazy setup on your ad account. You may be using video instead of image. Right? You are having a button on the image, not having a link on the description. Right? So that's why I cannot teach you guys the whole system here because there's so many variations. You need to know there's so many reasons, not just about Facebook ad. So before you run the Facebook ad, make sure your store look clean and look simple and look easy and straightforward. Yeah, there's no example here, but you can go to our website and go to the Econ Club. We've done a store review previously. You can go to that video and search for something called store review. There's some student giving a store, we review it on the live, and we know what's the problem for those store. All right? Number 5. This is the main things. You have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea what you're doing. Right? Let's say, I mean it. People say, hey, I'm using 110 that you recommend. You put $5 budget there for each asset, and then you don't know what to do next. First, you didn't watch a full video about when you need to pause the ad. Even though you pause the ad, you don't know, oh, what's next? I paused my ad already. I have 3 asset got sell. What's next? What should I do? See, you have no idea what you do next. You just wait and you just do the step 1, and then there's no step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many people like this. Just like, Facebook, they will say, hey, your ad may have no conversion. Try to switch your ad to optimize for landing page view. So what's the meaning of landing page view? Landing page view, just by the meaning of the word, it means that you want people to go to your page. That's it. So you'll be optimizing for asking people to go to your page, but doesn't mean they will make the purchase, right? So after you switch the conversion from purchase to landing page view, then what's next? What's next? What do you do? No. Facebook just tell me to switch to landing page view, and then I don't know what to do next. You put like $5 every single day, keep burning your budget, and you don't know what to do. Right? You run an ad for link click ad. Oh, the link click, which means the traffic ad. Oh, I run a traffic ad right now. What should I do next? No idea. I just know someone tell me to run a link click ad, and you put a $5 there. See? That's the reason why you guys burn a lot of money. You have no idea what to do next. Same. When you buy the stock. I say someone asks you, hey, buy Tesla now, the stock. Right? It's so cheap, buy it now. Okay, you buy it. So now you buy it. Right? And then after 2 weeks, someone said, oh, Tesla is dying, it's not good, sell it. Oh, then you sell it. Oh, Tesla is so good now, you buy it. Or you just do like this. What you're doing right now, you are just following what? You're following recommendation from any part of the world. It can be Facebook, it can be someone on the Facebook poll, someone on the Facebook group, or someone here talking, replying your comment. Do you really know what's the next step you need to do? You create a Shopify store. What's next? Oh, import some products. Oh, what's next? Run the Facebook ad. Oh, what's next? Oh, I don't know what to do now. I start running my Facebook ad. I got no sales. What's next? Oh, shut down my store. Go back to my 9 to 5. Yeah, just go back to 9 to 5. You have no idea what to do next, then don't do it. That's why you need a system. You need a step-by-step guide. You need to buy courses. You need to join mastermind. You need to have a coach. You need to have a teacher showing you next step. Because if you do not know the next step, you're just what? You're just without a torch, then you go to the sea. You sail on a sea without a torch at night. You cannot see, you see nothing. You just know your boat is just sailing on some direction and you can see nothing on the boat. And there's some one wave, go here and your boat push to the left hand side. And you push and you go to the right hand side. And then you ask yourself, okay, what's my destination? You have no destination. Right? That's the biggest problem. You guys have no destination about what you do next. And you start doing something. You're gambling. I don't want you guys to gamble. Investment. Okay? Instead, you know, some people who buy Tesla, what they do? Right? Or they buy at $20. Let's say you buy at $20. They will say, I'm going to cash out 50% of the profit when Tesla reach like $30. Okay? Then they cash out 50%. They will say, oh, how about we need 50%? They will say, oh, I will keep the other 50%. 50%. Okay, 50% for life. It's just to support Tesla. Done. At least their step. I take 50% of my profit. I use the 50% profit to another stock. But the other 50%, I keep it there for life. That's the strategy. Do you have a strategy? No. Then why do it? Okay? Next one. Learning phase. This is the most annoying question I got asked every single day. I mean it. Look at this. You must have seen something like this on your ad, right? Rejected, learning limited, scheduled. Let me move it here. Right? Scheduled, in review, active, learning, complete. Right? You're gonna see it here on your ad as well. Right? Active learning. Right? You're gonna see something like rejected, right? Limited learning, learning limited. Most of your time, you guys gonna see is learning limited, which is this one, learning limited. Okay, most of you guys should be seeing learning limited. Okay, just look at the meaning. The asset didn't generate enough results to exit the learning phase. Let me do a very, very simple calculation for you guys. Okay, learning phase. Facebook implemented like a few years ago. Until now, we just ignore it. I just simply ignore the learning phase because they didn't change at all. It's just meaning telling you that Facebook have a very, very good quote. He warned you, you need 50 conversion a week, okay, to exit the learning phase. That is what they are talking about. You need 50 conversion. So that means if I want my asset to optimize better, I need to give 50 purchase per week. Let me tell you. Just let me tell you. Facebook will have this learning phase warning every single time on the ad. You just keep telling you, increase your budget to exit the learning phase. And then, you know, some students are going to challenge me. Hey, Yik, Facebook tell me to increase budget. I should not use the $5. I should put $100. Go ahead. Listen to Facebook. This is just prediction. So let's say, oh, I believe that I can get 50 conversion. Let's say right now, the cost per purchase on Facebook is $50. Okay, you need 50 purchase per week. How much? 50 times 15. You need $750 a week on budget. That means daily budget, you need at least $100 per asset. I'm talking per asset. I mean per asset. That means, let's say you are doing 110.3. You run one campaign, 10 inches. Okay, that means this 10 single asset, each of them need $100 to so-called expect it will leave the learning phase. But it based on what? It based on you need to first that you can guarantee you can make purchase at $15. You are lucky, I can tell you. You are lucky that if you can find a purchase at $15. Right now, Facebook can be $15 to $30. It depends on your product, depends on the selling price. So it can be more. Actually right now your cost of purchase is $30. Huh? If you have $30, look at it. If you need $30, then you need around $200 per asset just to exit the learning phase. But do you know right now what you're doing? You're testing product, right? You try to see whether this product is working or not. So you test the product. So you're testing product. Then if you're testing product, why go straight to $100? You want to make sure that, hey, Facebook, I have no money. Yeah, just tell Facebook I have no money. Please find me a buyer. Even I have no money. You're telling Facebook right now, if your product works at a super low budget, yeah. If your product, if what you're selling right work at a very, very low budget with just $5 per day, you can easily scale it up because Facebook know what you are selling. That's the main things. Right? People say, oh no, why you need 50 conversion? Because first, Facebook will know, hey Yik, hey Ada, hey Kaysen, I have no idea what you're selling. Please increase the budget so that I can collect 50 purchase first, so that I can help you to find a buyer. That's what they're saying to you. Please help me find 50 purchase first, and then I can help you to optimize. But please increase your budget. But for me, no, I'm not like this. I just have $5. Facebook, I just have $5. If you can find me purchase with $5, then I will increase the budget. So if Facebook can find you buyer with just $5, that means he knows what you're selling. If he knows what you're selling, when you increase the budget, the chance of winning is way higher than gambling on the $100 budget. So that's the reason. So if you have no budget, don't just ignore the learning. Just totally ignore it. No, because you don't have the $100 per day budget. If you have, I will still not recommend you do it because $100 you can test one product. I prefer testing more product than putting too much money on one product. Okay? So that's what we call learning method, the learning phase. A lot of people, they will not tell you this because they do not want, they just will focus on hit the 50 purchase. Not many people can do it. Not many people can do it. Right? So, 7. Okay, yeah, okay, now I know it. You want us to optimize for purchase. You want us to use low budget. But then when? When should I use the other objective other than purchase? Right? So, now, I want you guys to start dropping notes. I know you guys have been dropping notes, but so far until now, if you have learned a lot of stuff already, just based on the first 5, phase 6, give me some 7, tell me some things, so that I can move on to the second stage. Because it will be more and more technical. I need you guys focus with this one. Because I'm going to explain each and every one of them and which one I'm going to use. Okay, this is the hacks, this is the secret that we are using. Okay, if you can really understand what I'm doing right now, you will know in the future, when should I use the traffic? When should I use engagement? When should I use conversion? When should I use all these things? All right, so first of all, conversion. You just select conversion. Very easy. Just go to here, create. Okay, go to conversion, click continue. You're gonna have something. You're gonna have a campaign here. You're gonna have a campaign here. So a campaign is to here to put your objective. Okay, to put your objective. Wait. Okay, so that's let me put it first. Stick with me. I know it's a little bit long for today's training, but I really want to help you guys fix this problem. Right? So first, you have something called objective. Okay, what is your ultimate goal? Your ultimate goal. Okay, which is your objective. And then on Facebook, so this is on the campaign level. Okay, campaign. CAMPAIGN, campaign. Okay, and then that's another thing called asset. Okay, in asset, we use, okay, we optimize for event. Okay, event, or you can say your target, which is your targeting. Who should I target? What's the gender? What's the age? Things gonna happen, you're gonna edit those things in the asset. That means your audience. Your audience and your event. Right? Then there's another thing called ad. The ad level is just basically about your creative. That means the image, the video, and all these things. So you need to know these 3 different levels. So in here, okay, here you can see campaign, asset, and ad. Right? In the campaign here, let me just discard this thing first. So when you click create, there's something called ask you to pick an objective. Okay, in the objective right now, you guys should be only focused on conversion. Okay, on conversion. That's why I will start with conversion first. You go to conversion, you click it, you select it, then it will show you something like this. You can see new campaign, new asset, and new ad, right? For the campaign, the only thing you need to do is just one here. Whether you want to do campaign budget optimization or not, because the time is short today, I will not go through what's campaign optimization, what's ABO. Okay, I'll just go straight to the asset here. Go to the asset, you click it, then you're gonna ask you, hey, select a pixel. Because using a conversion, you need to have a pixel on your store to tell Facebook what you want to optimize. For example, I will just use the demo pixel here. You click here, then you click event. You're gonna see so many events. For example, there's something add to cart, initiate checkout, lead generation, right? Purchase, review content. There's other things. If on your ad you see nothing called purchase, high chance that it just means your store do not have any purchase. That's why you cannot have the purchase selection here. All you need to do, just create a fake order on your store, then the pixel will be activated. In the beginning, usually you will not have the purchase. You just have the view content and other stuff. You need to activate the purchase first. Just place a fake order on the store. Then you will have the purchase, right? So I will optimize for, let me show you here. Let me show you here. Let's say event. The reason why you can see in here, I'm doing a testing. I optimize for purchase. Okay, I optimize for initiate checkout. Okay, I optimize for lead. That means I want people to sign up for my email, and I optimize for people who visit one of the page, right? And this is like another page. Let me show you the difference. Okay, the major difference will be the CPM. Look at the CPM. Look at the CPM. Look at the CPM. Which one give me the most expensive CPM? Purchase. Event is purchase. Sometimes lead also so expensive. See, I don't know what they want. Is expensive. Initiation also expensive, but sometimes purchase is cheaper. Right? Landing page. Just visit the 5-day thank you page. 130 is cheaper. Right? You need to know the reason why you are optimizing for different conversion in your event. For example, I'm doing this is I want to know, hey, I want to test the creative. I want to show my creative to the most number of people. That high chance they're also gonna take an action on my store. And in this case, this one, lead John 5 day, spend the CPM is just $100, which is 50% cheaper than the other. Then I'm gonna use this to test my creative. Maybe I have two different products, two different colors. I want to see the blue is better or the green is better. Or the blue is better, then I take it out, but I will still run the purchase ad after I test the creative. So that's the reason why I will use different events when I'm using a conversion ad. I know it's really advanced. It's really advanced. But I would just recommend if you want to test just the creative, you're not looking for any purchase. You just want to know is the blue color is better or the green color is better, then you can use an event that's not purchase, which someone is cheaper in terms of CPM to help you to know which one is a better color or which one is a better photo. Then once you know it, after you spend like $10, $20, you take it out. Then use that image and then you use the purchase ad. Because only the purchase ad or the initiate checkout will give you the purchase. You can see. Let me show you the Hong Kong one. In the Hong Kong one, the purchase one give me sales. And if you look at CPM, the purchase one is also the most expensive one. See, 120. Lead is cheaper. Initial also cheaper. Right? So that's the case. If you want purchase, you optimize for purchase. Right? Then back to here. Back to here. So you have conversion. The second thing you need to learn is traffic. Traffic, it means send people to a destination, such as website, app, Facebook event, or wherever I mentioned conversation. Usually it just means link click. You want people to go to there. You just want people to go to there. When do you use traffic ad? Let me show you when. So right now you have you have 100 people. Let me do like this. So people who visit your site. Okay. No. This is like people who see your ad. People who visit your site. Right? People add to cart. People initiate checkout and people who purchase. Okay, we call this funnel. Right? On Facebook, as long as they visit your site, they add to cart, initial or purchase, all this you can retarget. That means if you go to my website, you see this page, I can start running ad to you again. So when do I use the traffic ad? I will use the traffic ad. Let's say, hey, you have already visited my site. I want them to buy. I want them to buy. I want to run ad to this guy. Then I will use the traffic ad. Hey, let's say there's like 1 million people see your ad, and that's like around, like, I don't know, maybe 5,000 people go to your website. So it will be way cheaper for you to run a traffic ad to these 5,000 people and ask them to buy from you, instead of using the purchase conversion. Because if you use the purchase conversion, Facebook first, you need to find in this like 3 billion people on Facebook, it only show to 1 million people. Because here, Facebook has to filter what people are interested in buying your product. So here, Facebook need to spend money on your ad. That's so expensive to run a purchase ad. But once they visit your site, those people is really, really high quality. They have the intention to buy already. Then you may not need to use the purchase ad. You can just use the traffic ad. Hey, just click my link, click my link, click my link. Because they love to, they have the potential to buy your product already. So that's the reason why I will use traffic ad. You need to know when you use traffic ad. What do you want them to do? You want them to go to your site. What's next? Because they have interest in my store. I don't want to use the purchase. Because if I use purchase, Facebook, in this 5,000 people, you will filter another layer. It will not reach all 5,000 people. You find another layer of people. But if you use traffic ad, you find people who want to link click, and they will go to your store. Right? So that's one of the reasons I will use the traffic ad. Right? Then that's another one. Engagement. How about engagement? What's engagement? See? Engagement give you more page like, post reaction, comment, and share. Straightforward, right? When do I use it? When do I use it? So right now you have a product. You know, product usually look like this, right? You have a image on the ad. You have something here, the URL here, right? You have the comment, like, comment, and share, the button here, right? So when I found that this product, after I test the product, I already see some sales. I see sales, right? Then what I will do is I will run PPE ad to this ad. Because when I run PPE, I'm gonna get more likes, I'm gonna get more comments, get more share. In the beginning, this ad may have zero, may have no likes at all. But after I run the PPE ad, this is so cheap. Let me tell you, in PPE ad, you only need to spend around $50. Okay, you can get 10K likes. Okay, 10K likes easily on this ad. Trust me, $50 can give you 10,000 likes. Will they give you purchase? High chance, no. But they'll give you likes. Then you use this ad again to run ad with the purchase campaign. When people see this ad already have like 10,000 likes and the product is already proven to work in your testing campaign, then high chance that this ad is become more cheaper and cheaper, more people gonna react to it. So I only use PPE ad after I test with the conversion ad. I know that some other guru will teach you that, oh, always run PPE first, right? And then you run the conversion, right? Yeah, it will work only if you have the budget. Yeah, it takes at least $50 to run a PPE ad to get you 10,000 likes. However, in this 10,000 likes, you know what's gonna happen? Let me show you one of the in the WhatsApp group. You know whether you guys can see it. So today, I show a screenshot to our student, to our WhatsApp group. You can see this is a PPE ad. Engagement ad, also called PPE ad. Okay, I spent $400 here. I get, you can see, nearly 2,000 link click, and the link is so cheap, just like 0.23, just 0.23. I get 1 click, and they're not buying. And on the other hand, I use the conversion ad. This one spent $3,000. I will make back nearly $6,000, and the link click is so expensive. You can see the link click is like nearly 6 times more expensive than a PPE ad, but I have purchased here. So then Yeah, why you still running this ad? Because I run a PPE ad to give me more likes and comments, so that the conversion ad will can perform better without a PPE than without a PPE ad. But you know, some people will still recommend, oh, let me run a PPE ad first. Imagine right now, if I run a PPE ad, I drive like I don't know, maybe like 500 click to my store. And this 500 people click my store, have like 10 people add to cart. At that moment, let me tell you, at that moment, your Facebook pixel start to optimize based on the poor traffic that you generated from a PPE ad, that those people only like and comment, okay, only like and comment, and then Facebook start to optimize for that. So you're gonna have lower and lower quality traffic on your Facebook pixel, and your Facebook pixel gonna ruin just because of that. We have seen so many people running PPE ad, and then they expect it will work. Yep, it will work if you have enough budget to drive high quality traffic. But if you guys have low budget, please do not run the PPE, because just think about equilibrium. See, 1 degree Celsius of water, right? You want to reach 50 degrees Celsius, you need to have like 49 degrees difference, right? That means you need to have the water that is at least 99 degrees. Because 50 plus 49, 99 degrees Celsius, 1 degree add to 99, you're going to equal to 50 degrees Celsius of the water. The same in Facebook, right? If you have like 100 poor traffic, okay, you may need another 900 high quality traffic to dilute it, to make it into high quality traffic. You're going to spend your even higher budget, because this is purchase conversion. This is cheap. You get what you pay for. Right? So that's the reason why I see the same. When you ask the good question, that's the reason why I'm telling you guys, do not run a PPE ad in the beginning. Just don't run a PPE ad. You run a PPE ad, you ruin your pixel in the beginning. Unless you have bigger budget on your purchase conversion. Usually we recommend a ratio of 1 to 9. That means $10 on PPE, you should have actually $90 on conversion. That can help you to balance out. $10 on PPE, then you need $90 on conversion. That's the ratio. And you can see on here, on the example here, right? In this ad, you can see $400 on PPE, $3,000 on conversion. That's what we're doing, around 1 to 9. You see, can you see this exact formula I'm using right now? I'm teaching you what I'm doing right now. 1.87 ROI. But this is because of iOS update. Actually, we get way more conversion than this one. Right? So that's the case. You need to balance out. Alright? And let me show you another example. We have another screenshot. See, this one. We only want a PPE. See, Porter 4 to Porter 40, 54, and we spend like $1,000 here. And look at here, we only get one purchase. We spend $1,000 and just only able to get one purchase if you are running the PPE. So good luck for you guys who are running the PPE. So that's why you say, hey Yik, someone tell me to run a PPE ad first. Okay, when do you stop? When you should stop the PPE? You don't know. You just need to know you need to run it. When should I move to conversion? You don't know because you don't know what to do next. So that's the problem. People waste a lot of money here. All right. Next. Nearly done. This is just some wrap up. Yeah, there will be some warning that tell you that there will be no conversion. Let me do a quick one here for you guys. Conversion, right? And then we go to here, and then we use, let's say, purchase, right? Look here. See? Look here. On the right hand side here, we're gonna show you something called estimated daily result. Right? Estimated daily result. First, we show you that, okay, you're gonna have less than 10 conversion. Some of you may set 0 conversion if you have a fresh pixel, right? But you know, if I put a higher budget, look at it. Let me put like 1,000. See, suddenly, Facebook said, hey Yik, if you put $1,000 on this asset, I'm gonna give you 7 to 23 conversion. Gambling. Do you think Facebook can really give you 7 conversion? Then you say, no, whoa, that's a good number. Let me put 5,000. Oh my God, I got 30 sales right now. See, that's how Facebook playing with you. Yeah, this is just prediction. I can put like 9. I can put like, it's too big. See? Huh. If I do like that, Facebook gonna broke. Don't believe here. It's just an estimate daily result. It doesn't work like that. Okay, and it also tell you based on 7-day click conversion window. That means you need to run an ad for at least 7 days, and there's high chance that you may get the number like this. But doesn't mean it work. Because there's so many factors. So just ignore this kind of warning. It will not work. We add on the data. No sales, just move on. Right? So that's the thing. A lot of warning, yellow warning here, right? A lot of crazy stuff. I know something you see recommended. You see, oh, everything called recommended, right? Here, see, detailed targeting expansion. Please don't use this. Please don't. For example, you see, Hong Kong has 6 million people, right? If I put, let's say I want to target people who want to buy t-shirts. I put t-shirt here. Then it will tell me that, okay, when you put, right now in Hong Kong, too small. Actually, there's like 1 million people interested in t-shirts. Then, if you select this button, okay, now you're gonna have 6 million people again. So what's the point of putting interest here if you're selecting this button? So if you are targeting different interests, please unselect this button. So we really show to people only love t-shirts. If you select this button, you're gonna show it to everyone in Hong Kong. Okay, just don't use this one. All right. Number 9. Okay, PPE ad. I showed this already. So you only run PPE ad when you want to get more social proof, which like, comment, and share. Don't use that on a new product because it will ruin your optimization. Right? Then last one, traffic ad. Yeah, I told you already, you use the traffic ad if you want link click, and it works the best if you already have some audience already visit your site. Then you retarget them, ask them to come back. Then it will be way cheaper than a conversion ad. All right? So let me see what else. What other bonus I have here. So first, you can have unlimited pixel. All you need to do is just go to pixel, add, create an add pixel, then just create a random pixel here. You just like, okay, maybe new store, right? And then you click continue. And now you have a new Facebook pixel. Okay, all you need to do is just need to set up the pixel, right? You copy the code, you put it on, you can copy the code here, or you put it on a Shopify store, or you use the Shopify conversion API, also works the same. After you have this one, you just click add asset. Then you can assign it to your other pixel, or your other ad account. So you can have unlimited pixel. But I recommend 1 store, 1 pixel is enough. 1 store, 1 pixel is enough. Right? Then button or no button. We don't recommend using ad with the button. We don't recommend running ad with the button. Okay, which means when you go to here, when you try to create an ad, okay, when you try to create an ad, here, so always turn off dynamic file. So when you try to create an ad, right, most of you guys gonna have the image. Let me just select one for you guys. Okay, let's say I don't know, let's say this one. Right? If you use create ad, there will be always a button here. You see the button here? We don't recommend using button. Then how can I create not button? Non-button, you just use publish post. Existing post here, and then you click create post. And then you create a post there. When you create a post there, you upload your email, you put an ad copy, then the post will have no button. The reason why we don't recommend using button because we tested. We have tested the one with button and without button. The one without button is cheaper and higher quality. Why? Why higher quality? Because if there's no button on the image, people have to click the link in the description. That means if they find the link to click it, they may high chance that they really love your product. Otherwise, they will not waste time finding the link. So that means the people who click the link is always high quality. Then the second reason, if you have the button on the image, the whole image become clickable. You know, some people who, like old age, like 60 or 50 years old, it's so difficult for them to see the image. They will click it and enlarge the photo, right? But if you use the ad with the button, the image is not enlargeable. When they click it, they will go straight to your website. That means people have no interest in your product just because their thumb is too big, just because they misclick something on the Shopify, on the Facebook, they will go to your store. And then what happened? Because they don't want to click it, they're not intended to click it. They will go to your store and instantly close the website. On Facebook, it means something called bounce rate. Bounce rate means your link is not working. Your link is not good, your website is not good. People go inside and quit. On Google, it will also affect your Google score as well. This will ruin your pixel. First, low quality traffic. Second one, bounce rate. You may expect, no, yeah, I have a lot of people going to my website. Why does no one add to cart? Because those are junk traffic you sent using the button ad. So I would recommend not using any button. Believe it or not, that's what I'm using since the beginning until now. It still work really, really well. Right? So Instagram account, yep, you can have your Instagram account to run ad for different Facebook page and different ad account as well. So you just need to add your Instagram, go to Instagram account here, and then just add the account with the login. Then you can assign asset. You add this asset to this Instagram or to this ad account. Then this ad account can start using this Instagram account to run the ad. Right? Then automatic placement. So what is automatic placement? You go to the ad asset level, you click the edit button. You're gonna see something called automatic placement. Right? For automatic placement, what it means is you're gonna show your ad to all these things. Facebook, Instagram, audio network, Messenger, Facebook story, Instagram story, right hand column, you know, like 20, 30 of them. But you're using just one single image. People who see the ad on story and people who see the ad on the right hand corner, you need different image to optimize it. The image that work on a newsfeed doesn't mean it will work on a story. So we do not recommend automatic placement, okay, unless your pixel have enough data to know that your audience love to see ad on story. That's why he will optimize to run more ad on story. Otherwise, Facebook will just spend your money in every single placement to show to people that maybe not the clicker or not the buyer. So if you have new pixel, you want to get the best high quality traffic, then I would just recommend run an ad on Facebook feed and Instagram feed only. Let me show you which two. You only want to run ad to these two areas, Facebook news feeds and Instagram feed. You can see that's why they are actually on the top two as well. Because those most people are gonna see the biggest image and biggest logo on the news feed. And this will give you the highest quality traffic. And this can build your pixel on the get-go. Alright? So let me see some questions here. Do you focus more on the top of the funnel measures to determine the live and depth of assets in the iOS metrics? So, Evelyn, right? You're talking about the top of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel stuff. If you guys just focusing on one or two products, then the top of funnel, bottom of funnel will work really, really well. But for us, no. We focus on finding more winning products than optimizing on one single product, because a product will die really, really quick. Like I said, the life cycle of product will just be a few weeks. So I have to do more focus on the TOF or the BOF. I'm just wasting too much time creating the asset, creating the ad. Right? I prefer testing more product. So that's why most of product will be just top of the funnel and then retargeting. Retargeting in the way of product catalog retargeting, dynamic ad retargeting, Google retargeting, where all these things that recommend the same product to them again and again. So the evergreen ad will just work for us. If we are using zero targeting strategy for local market, there's no difference between switching on and off the targeting expansion. Yup, you have zero targeting, then no different. For traffic ad, the only thing you need to take note is the minimum ad spend for traffic ads is at least $5 USD. You cannot set lower than $5. But if you run conversion ad, you can just run for just $1 per asset. All right. And for traffic ad, I would say as a beginner, you don't need to use it. Even for me, I don't use it as often. Most of my time, I just use dynamic ad. Most of the time, I just use purchase ad. Okay, so it's totally up to you guys. You want to try it or not. But I would say keep a system really, really simple. Right? So our very, very simple system is, I don't want to go too deep, but mainly it's just like you test a product. You test a product for around $50 per day. Okay. And then after 3 days, okay, if the product is winning, that means breaking even, okay, then you run a PBE. At the same time, you test more new inches to see whether the product can scale to a bigger inches, right? And then you scale the winning asset. If the asset is doing good, you increase the budget or you duplicate and double the budget, right? If someone is not working, you failed, right? That means not breaking even, then you just test another product. You keep doing this. Roughly, I can tell you roughly, 1 out of 10 products, you should be find a product that's kind of breaking even. Okay, let me use a better. 1 out of 10, okay, will be a product that's break even. 1 out of 20 products you test, it will be someone who are profitable. Okay, and then 1 out of 50, you're gonna see someone that can give you like $500 per day, even 1K day. And then 1 out of 100, those are the products that can give you like 3K or more per day. Okay, the game is the number. Number is the game. Number is the key to win in this situation. So that's why minimum is 10 products to find a product that's breaking even. 20 is to find a product that's profitable. But 50 is to find a product that's $500 per day. Okay, 100. So that's why I call this a journey to 100. If you're not able to test 100 products in your e-commerce journey, you're too young. If you're too young, save more money and focus on building your store and your branding first. Yep, traffic ad is for people, retargeting people who visit your store or do something on your store. Then you can retarget. Okay? So I hope this can clear you guys up a lot of Facebook ad myth or something like that. We use this system for really, really long time. It still works really, really well. Okay, it really depends on your niche. It really depends on your system. Okay, different store gonna have different strategy. But for us, this strategy is focusing more on drop shipping store, then you focus on the quantity. But if you have your own product, just 1 or 2 products in your store, then you need to have another strategy. Like the top of the funnel, you need to create more video, more photo to attract more people attention because you only have just 1 single product. Right? But you have tons of product for you to sell, then we focus on finding the one that can give you a lot of sales in the beginning, in terms of wasting too much time on something that may not work. All right, so let's see if you guys have any question. Then we're gonna move, and that's it for today. All right, so if you want my whole system, you want to know exactly how we run the store, how to set up our product page, how to set up our store, and all this email marketing stuff, we still have our course available that you can join and buy. We're gonna increase the price in the next few days because this is a private launch. We only launch it to our audience. So I think after this week, we're gonna increase the price from $500 to $900. Okay, and for the mastermind will be $3,000 and $7,000. So if you're not joined right now, you're gonna see the price increase in the next few days. Right? So if you're still interested, you can send me a private message. I'm gonna send you the link to hop it on. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep this program really, really high ticket, because if you do not have a budget, I would just ask you to focus on the free training. If you found that you want to have more systemized training, then please talk to me. I'm gonna give you the link to join our mastermind. Because if you have no budget, it's so hard for you to get consistency in terms of results. Right? I don't want you guys to expect that, hey, yeah, I have $500. Can I become successful in e-commerce? Yes, you can, but not as easy as when you have enough budget. Right? Because starting a business, it takes time and money and dedication. Right? So you do not have enough time to put in there and budget to run the store, high chance you're gonna waste a lot of budget. I will just keep saying, save the money. There's other way for you to invest, not starting a business. Right? So I'm really helping you guys here to give you all the things I know for free right now. Okay, but for systemized things, I only cover it in the mastermind because everyone starts somewhere. I cannot cover everything from scratch. So that's why if you want the whole system, the best is come to here, come to my training, come to my mastermind. We have a group of students that are at the same level of you, and they are able to help you with that as well. So let me get some few questions before I move on. When testing products, do you use carousel ad or analyze multi-roller or single image asset? So let me tell you, whether you are using multiple products, using single image or carousel ad, it depends on your niche. Depend on your niche and depend on your ad account. Okay, depend on your niche and depends on your ad account. What I mean by there's no fixed answer. I have students that running the same cat niche. Some of them work really, really well with single image on Facebook feed only. Some of them work really, really well on news, Instagram feed only. Even they are in the same niche. But because of the pixel, optimized difference. I have a student doing fashion store. Single image never work for him. Only carousel ad only work for him. And only work on Instagram, not Facebook. See? It really, really depends on your ad account. Think about your ad account like a human being. Like a baby, like a kid. This baby only loves playing piano. You cannot force him to play drum, right? So you based on he loves piano, you ask him to play more piano. The same, your ad account, every ad account will have their own characteristic. You need to learn by testing. Oh, let me try single image. Let me try carousel. Let me try video. Let me try this and that. You found that your ad account only know how to find your buyer with the video ad. Then you focus on video ad. So that's no fake answer for it. Unless you have enough budget to force him or force this ad account to only find you purchase on image ad. Then it will work on image ad. So that's why at the end of the game with Facebook is about how you can make friends with your ad account. If you become friends with your ad account, you let him do the work for you, then it will be really easy for you. Don't push too hard by forcing something that not to work to work. Do you recommend creating lookalike audience by selecting better time spent on by and the list do this work for no pixel on this all? So when you need to create lookalike, you need to have at least 100 visitor. 100 visitor minimum in order to create a high quality lookalike. So you can still create lookalike, but it will be just high quality or low quality lookalike. The more data, the better. So I cannot tell you what's the best number for you to do. I can create lookalike with like 100 purchase. I can do with like 10,000 purchase, and the result can be so different. So it's all about testing. You think it will work, then you can try to create it and test it first. Just put like $10, $20 there. No sale, then you pause it. Wait for another few months. When you have enough data, then you create a lookalike again and test it again. Okay, you cannot work in the first when you create it. Lookalike is just a myth, kind of. Yeah, you find more lookalike audience, but at the same time, you also limit the audience size. Because 1% is so small. If you run a local market, like for Hong Kong, 6 million people, 1% is just 60,000 people. 60,000 people is so small for us. 60,000 people, I just put like a $100 budget within 1 week. Everyone gonna see my ad already. Done. End of my ad, right? So that's the problem, right? Just now you set ad level. We create a post so the ad will have no button. Means the post will show in the page. No. Just do it. Try yourself. You create a post on the ad level, it will just what we call unpublished post. It will not publish on your page. That's how you will know it. Even though it show it on the page, it doesn't matter, right? Because your page have nothing there. Help you to boost the engagement as well. But it will not show on the page. It will not show on the page. Unless you, there's a button set. Do you want to publish it on the page or not? You say yes, then you will push it on the page. If you didn't select that button, it will not show on your Facebook page. When you're getting purchases across the asset, but not enough to hit 50 conversion even in 1 week, and your asset in the link page to engage. No, I will not increase the budget unless the ROI is good. I will not scale up any asset unless the asset is working. Because optimization happening on the asset level. Okay, I'm gonna repeat. Optimization happening on the asset level. So that means if your asset is not doing good, even you put more budget there, he cannot find you the buyer. Because an optimization happening on the history of data. If this asset gives you no sales, that means he can only optimize based on no sales data. Then how can you buy more sales? If that means you launch 10 assets, even you're using the same targeting. in this 10 asset, one of them got sales, then you can optimize this one to increase more budget. For the other 9 no sell, I will pause it. Because this 9 have no data. This one got data, I will scale this one. So I will not push the asset to scale up unless it's giving you good signal that is giving you good sales. Right? Right? Is it true that one ad account can perform better than the other? Yup. Yup. Some ad, so let's say you have 5 ad accounts. Some ad account will perform better than other ad account. You need to test it. Because, okay, I know this is advanced. Just one last topic for you guys for this topics. I'm gonna go for my dinner. Alright. So, optimization. Okay, optimization happening first. So you know you have your pixel, right? And then you have your what? You have your ad account. Okay, ad account. And then you have what? You have your campaign. And then you have what? Your asset. And this is how the ad optimize. First, your ad optimize based on asset. Because this is where you drive the data. If good data in the asset, your asset gonna perform good. Right? And if you're using CBO, the campaign budget optimization, then the data within the asset will share across the campaign. So that means one asset got good sales, the other ad on the same campaign, if you're using CBO, we also will have improved results. That's why asset and then campaign. Okay. Then if your overall campaign is doing good, gonna feed the data to your all ad account as well. That means the same campaign inside the same ad account will also use the data in other campaign. Then at the end, the data will send it back to the pixel. So the optimization is not on the pixel. It's on the ad and then campaign and then ad account and then pixel. That's the thing you guys need to learn. So that's why if I share my Facebook ad pixel to you guys, doesn't mean you're gonna get sales because the optimization happened again on the asset. You're gonna use some data on the pixel, but at the end, it was just based on the result. Right? Because this data is the latest. This is like today, tomorrow, right? Every second you're sending data to this asset. The campaign is like combined, right? It refresh every 7 days. Right? And the ad account is overall ad account. Right? At the end, it's using the pixel. The pixel is just a library to collect data. There's no optimization on the pixel. It's just a library. And the asset is your man. The machine to help you to run the ad. The machine is more important than the library. Okay, and that's how you should optimize. That's why when I ask you guys, you optimize for purchase. You set enough data to your asset. You have enough data in the asset, then you have enough data on the account. Then your ad account, you're gonna have different performance as well. So that's why different ad account will have different results because there's different data in your ad account. All right? If you don't know which purchase come on which asset, you need to set up the UTM. The UTM, just search UTM on our group. We have a training on that one, how to set up a UTM. Scaling up, it means, yeah, kind of like increasing budget. And there's so many ways in terms of scaling up. There's just too many ways. Okay, I cannot cover that much with you. There's like scaling up with increasing budget, scaling up with duplicating ad, scaling up by testing different gender, different interests, scaling up by testing different video, right? As long as you're increasing the budget, it's kind of like scaling up. But you need to know the system. When should I testing more interest? When should I increase the budget? When should I reduce the budget? The whole system I cannot cover in the free training, but it's all inside of the paid training. So that's the reason why I don't want to go too long in this one. It's so advanced. It can be like 6 hours training on that one. How do you find product to test in your niche store? Oh my god, these guys must be never watch my 5-day training. So if you're new, please join a 5-day training. Let me send you the link here in the group. So if you are new, okay, if you guys are new, you please at least join a 5-day training here. Okay, it's like actually 6 days. 6 days of training covering how you can find product, how you can use organic traffic, how can you automate your store, and you can see all the review here as well. It's just like 1 month ago. Right? It's free, it's best e-commerce training there. Eddie is here, Fiona is here, right? And then you can also see the student result here as well. And you scroll to the bottom, you're gonna see all the comments as well that people are leaving. So we recommend you understand the basic first by joining this 5-day training, so kind of know my teaching style. Okay, if you understand my teaching style, then you can think about whether you join my paid course or not. Right? Because if you don't know me, it's so hard for you guys to learn from me. Okay, so this is how I teach. Right? So different people are gonna have different learning curve, and it really depends on the coach. If you found a coach that you really love it, whether it's Warren Buffett, whether it's Elon Musk, whether it's someone, okay, stick with him and copy everything. Don't learn one from this coach, another one from another coach, another one from another coach. You will fail. Yes, different coach have different style. You will not learn from this guy who play basketball. Even in basketball, there's like 5 positions, right? Who in the center, the pointer, right? All these things. Even football, 11 position. The same on e-commerce. In e-commerce, there's like thousands of ways to run e-commerce store. Pick one coach, learn the whole system, and then before you level up. Don't pick like breadcrumbs, biscuits, or pieces for other different things, and then combine together, you just become Frankenstein. You know Frankenstein? Right? You have 2 brains, 4 lungs, 5 hearts, right? And then the hand in one hand is broken, one hand has something there. That's who you are. If you guys learn like that, right? So if you believe that I can help you, stick with my training. Ignore all the other guru. Learn my system first. This can give you the best result. All right? So I think that's it for today's sharing. So before I go, I want to see tons and tons of the comment. If you really appreciate what we have done in today's training, today's sharing, and you enjoy what we have done here, give me some 777, type thanks, whatever things that you can appreciate the training here. And I want you guys to watch all our previous training. To watch the previous training is really simple. Very simple. Okay, you just go to our site, learn.yncacademy.com. Okay, learn.yncacademy.com, and then let me log out first. And then there's something called the YNC Ecom Club free 7-figure e-commerce training. Okay, all you need to do, just click view course, sign up. Is free. It's free. Inside you're gonna have all the training, including how to do product research. We have like 10 hours training on how we do product research. We have the Facebook ad strategy, right? Like nearly 10 video here. We also cover how to set up your store. We set up how to do your marketing strategy, like how to use influencer, all that stuff, right? Store operation. So this is just a free training. But the problem is it may not be that systemized because you may not know which one to start. If you want to know, hey, yeah, there's too many training there, I want to have the best one, then talk to me. We're going to give you the step-by-step one. Because here we just touch the surface. It's not like in-depth exactly how to set it up. But you are someone that want to know the concept, then this is a really good training for you to begin. But you want to know exactly how to do what's next 20, 99 step, then talk to me. Right? So it's all free here for you guys to access. All I ask you guys for is please, maybe you have some friend want to learn e-commerce, invite him to this group. Okay, ask him to watch the 5-day training and make sure that there's actually someone here to really want you guys to know starting e-commerce is the main things. It's the main trend that you guys have to know. To quit your 9 to 5 is really the best way to do it. All right, so that's it for today's training. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I see a lot of 777. I see a lot of private sharing. So thank you everyone that who are staying with me. There's like 60 people until now. I really appreciate your time. Okay, good luck to your e-commerce journey, and see you guys inside the mastermind, inside our paid group. And tomorrow will be the entrepreneurs club as well. For those who are entrepreneurs training, tomorrow we're gonna cover the stock market. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Good luck. Okay, and yeah, 777. All right, bye.